asked for a ladder.
Yes,
They just said, we need a ladder.
Hi, this is Di, and in a shocking turn of events, I'm going to the doctor. Well, not really. Unfortunately, I've started having some symptoms. I had the shivers really bad, you know, like I was cold, and my neck hurts really bad. My neck's super stiff, and those were on the list of reasons to call us back after your procedure. And so I called back, and they said, oh, you have to go to the emergency room. So I'm on my way to the ER. Yeah, that's what I wanted to do with my Sunday, but not only that, I roped somebody else in. Hi, we're on our way to the hospital again! We just can't get enough. And so far, they don't like even have a punch card. I don't even get a free donut out of this, so. There should be frequent flyer mileage. Yes, there should. Yes. All right. I'll see you there.
Well, hey, there was not a soul in the ER. You could just come right in. Customer service was awesome. Talked to 2 nurses right off the bat. They got my IV started.
How many people do a flyby?
And I'm on one of these. Seriously. Can you believe we're doing this again? I can't believe we're doing this again. They just asked for a ladder.
Yes,
they just said, we need a ladder. So weird. Okay, I think they must be construction guys or something. They have a patient with a gunshot wound in here. This is the ER where you come in with a headache. This is not a trauma, level anything trauma facility. And so now they're gonna have to get a medic and an ambulance, go take him over to the trauma hospital, which is about, well, it's about 10 minutes in traffic. It's probably 2 minutes in an ambulance, but anyway, back to cheese. So I don't know if you remember this, Mom, but in the 70s, the entire low-fat thing came out. People thought that eating a lot of fat was bad for you, instead of just certain kinds of fat. Look at the fats you have there, right? Especially nuts and stuff. All fats aren't, fats and calories aren't exactly the same.
Right.
Was from this movie with Katie Couric that we watched on Netflix. And so they were talking about how we've been treating all calories the same. Like a calorie from soda, we treat like a calorie from an almond. And that calories from almonds and sodas are different. And the way they're digested by your body is completely different, and that you can't treat all calories the same. So once they started making everything low fat, everyone converted over to skim milk. Do you remember that? I was a kid, I don't remember. Everyone went over to skim milk. Well, how do they make skim milk, Mom?
They skim off the fat.
Well, that's food. What do you do with that food?
You turn it into butter or cheese or whatever.
Do you remember the ad campaigns? Cheese, glorious cheese. Do you remember a hanker for a hunka, a tanker for a tunka? They marketed cheese to kids to sell the excess fat that they were skimming off of the milk. So I'm gonna have blood draw and an MRI. There's no telling how long it's gonna take. 410. Well, 2 developments. I've had my MRI. Oh, 3, wait. 1, I've had my MRI. I don't have the results yet. It hurt, but I was on drugs, so I was imagining all sorts of wild things, so that helped pass the time. And then 2, well, I was on drugs. Let me preface that. I need to back up. 1, I was on drugs. Also, they gave them to me in my IV. They were legitimate medication to ease my pain, not what's on drugs. Anyway, and then 2, so far my labs they've come back are all good. So they don't know why I feel crummy. So they have 1 more lab test, and they're waiting for the MRI results. And 3, we have an update on the shooting. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is what we've been able to glean by overhearing conversations in the hall and leaked information. Okay, so a gentleman brought in to this not a trauma hospital by friend, neighbor, whoever. They rush out to the car. He says, I've been shot, help me get out of the car. They rush over to the car. There's no blood. Where were you shot? I was shot in the leg. I was shot in the leg. Okay, okay. Well, let me see. no blood. They got him in here. They examine him. They take his jeans off and everything and look. And you can see the entrance wound and the exit wound. And still no blood. For whatever reason, it wasn't bleeding. They stabilize him. They take him off to the trauma hospital, which is very close to here. And they get him over there. Somehow it comes to light. Oh, let Mom reveal it. Go ahead, Mom. What really? Well, what did he tell everyone?
He told everybody it was a drive-by, that there were at least 9 shots, and he got shot in the leg. When they got to the trauma center, it turns out he shot himself.
It's our big trauma, and the doctor says, oh, I'm sorry for running behind. And you say, oh, no, you had stuff to deal with. He shot himself in the leg. I tried looking it up on the internet. It's not even going to get on the internet. It was that lame. So that was our excitement here. Wah wah. But it's funny.
It's funny. It was the only entertainment we had.
And it's 10 to 8. I'm hungry. So I've been telling my mom that there's a routine that when we leave this hospital, and you guys know this from the vlog, we stop by Chipotle. And I just don't know if I have her thoroughly convinced that that is part of the routine. And it's a Sunday, so I don't know if they're open.
Just sitting here while she was in an MRI machine for an hour and a half was semi-excruciating, but she's back now, so I have entertainment again.
There's a big comfy chair.
Oh yeah, it's real comfy. Hard plastic.
Mom's still in her church clothes. She didn't even change. When I found out that I was at church on worship team. I played the 2 sets, and then during the break, I called the floor where I had the blood patch and asked them if I needed to come in, and they said yes, I did. So when I got off worship team, I threw my stuff in the car. I ran home. I took an entire shower, got completely ready again, changed clothes, and came here. It was a little bit crazy. I was even changing loads of laundry in case I needed something. Mm-hmm. I packed a bag in case I'm admitted, but if I don't have any signs of infection, I don't think they're going to admit me. So we'll see. This room's interesting. It has a whole linen cabinet. Mom, is that do you have to use your card or anything to check out the linens, or is it just a storage unit? How does it work? Oh, it's just a storage. Unlimited supply.
And every time we open it, we expose it, and now they all have to be cleaned out because you've been in the room.
You shouldn't have opened it. You're the one who opened it. It's not true. I don't have an infection. I didn't expose it to anything. You're the one. You exposed it. Are you sick, Mother? Did you cough on everything?
Yeah, I did. You saw me.
Touch it all, spit on it. Yeah. But this cabinet, look at all that stuff. What do I need?
Cotton balls, tourniquets. Are you sure on tourniquets?
You know, I'm thinking thermometer probe. Or a female catheter kit.
Wrist restraints.
Family. There are so many things on here I can't read because this is a family channel.
Yes. Wound ruler. Does he measure how long the wound is?
He's the head of the wounds.
Oh,
he's the wound healer. He wears a little crown. He has a cape.
And carries a betadine swab.
I think we've been in this room too long. Okay, they discharged me. They can't figure out what's wrong. It's the usual. Everything came back good. I don't have an infection. Great. Why am I miserable? Nobody knows. So off we go. Next stop, Chipotle.
Let me try it with my door.
You want to do it? Okay, Mom, do it. Do it, if you can hear it. A little echoey with no cars in here at 8:55 at night, you think? Food flyover. My food's not worth flying over. It's in a wrap.
Well, I just squished mine all up so it wasn't pretty.
Mom just got the involuntary flyover. Joel was not a fan. He goes, too low, too low. It's like coming in over his food. All right, I'm home. A little tired, don't know why. Anyway, gonna go to sleep. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe.
See you soon. God bless.